Okay, Sunday, 7th of December 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Accidental doxing, footprints and negatives. Now, I did a video a few days ago now about being OPSEC conscious, being conscious of your security and understanding and what people view and see, your online presence or just in general security at a deeper level. But see, a lot of people then would take that to a level of being anonymous and online in general, for example. But you see, it's what's not said or what's not visible that can also lead, if true, can be a negative of what is truthful. So, for example, let's say an anonymous profile, you know, says, "Oh, I was at the party, this party." So then people would say, right, find the guest list of that party, 100 people. Okay. So then the chances are, probabilistically speaking, that that anonymous profile is on that guest list. I mean, it is named is on that guest list. The name, for example, let's just say, and then you just do a sanity check and say, right, of these people, find their Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter X, you name it, profiles. Okay, this one's accounted for, this one's accounted for, here. But one of them out of the 99 does not have a profile. It just doesn't exist online. So probabilistically speaking, that might indeed be this anonymous profile. I mean, it's a very loose example because you might then say, well, this profile, this guy has a profile over there, and that could be like a decoy burner profile, for example. But nonetheless, so that means then by that anonymous profile confirming something or commenting in general about something about the truth, this party, then that could be a potential attack vector for them being doxed, them their identity being revealed. That's very interesting because I can't help but think that in the litigious world that we're in, and or the world that has a lot of strict rules and regulations, sometimes strategically, most of the time perhaps, the correct answer, certainly the legislatively neutral answer, meaning the answer that won't get you in legal trouble, is no comment. No comment. Maybe. Perhaps. You think a little bit more, but that's an interesting thought because it then reveals that if you confirm or deny something, then that means that the opposite is an attack vector. Oh, I was at the party or I was not at the party. Well, if you weren't at the party, then okay, where could you be? Let's dig deeper. What other events were happening? Oh, he did the video at this time. He did a live feed at this time. He did this and that. Okay, so let's triangulate it. Or he was at the party, right? So let's look at the videos over here. Let's look at the guest list, etc., etc. Things like that. It's these real negatives and these footprints we leave in the world, online, wherever else, that could lead to further complications later on, further issues, legislative, legal wise, later on. Because I did a video as well a year or something ago that whatever you reveal to the world, you have to assume will be used against you. And I did a video a week or so ago that you have to design and assume betrayal in some fashion. And that itself is interesting for another reason as well. But you have to assume that what you breadcrumbs you leave in the world could be used against you, and or systems can betray you inadvertently or with having the best intentions, or really their incentives lie elsewhere. They are beholden to legislators as opposed to the customers and clients. But that's a real specific case, but something to consider. It's these accidental doxing by doing or not doing or saying or not saying that could come back to haunt you. So then again, maybe the correct answer most of the time could be no comment. Don't know. What? Who? When? Feigning disinterest, feigning not knowing, things like that. Very valid, very interesting. And then you can go deeper to say, well, that's very skeptical. That's very fearful. That's a very defensive way of approaching life and business. I did a video about this a week or something ago, 2 weeks ago. How paranoid do you want to be? Because that's the meta strategy and pattern there to consider. How paranoid do you want to be with regards to life and people and place? How scared do you want to be? In a very strategical way, not an emotional way, but tactically. Very interesting. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.